Hello and welcome to another update video about ADA. Yeah, ADA has overall, you could say, has only moved sideways over the last 3 weeks or so. There was some volatility, yeah, but we did not have any substantial break of support. I mean, this support area has been holding so far. I defined this for you guys, or actually with you, I think around the 12th of May, 13th of May. Since then, obviously, the price came down, touched it, rallied, but has not yet broken out, really, to the upside. We don't have upside follow-through at this stage. The market is still kind of holding in this price channel. Yesterday, we had a brief break below the lower boundary line, but the price is back in the channel. Question is how meaningful the channel still is if we have broken and are still back in it. Fakeouts happen, but it just messes up the channel boundaries. So it might very well be that this was just a first indication, you know, that the channel is breaking. Now we are going to test resistance before we go down further. Either way, I don't see a very, very clear setup right now. I mean, support is still holding, okay? Support is still holding, and in our white scenario, labeled A wave to the upside and then W, X, Y, this B wave could still be unfolding, and it's valid as long as the market holds above the red line at 64.3 cents. But overall, this is just sideways consolidation. Might even be a triangle. I mean, this might be some kind of a triangle. Yeah, you see that? So lower highs and higher lows, and it would take initially also to invalidate the triangle. It would take initially a break above the last swing high, the Friday high, at around 84.1 cents to signal a direct breakout. I mean, already a break above the initial micro resistance area I added to the chart would be a signal that things are moving, starting to move to the upside. And micro resistance is between 78.3 cents and 82.7 cents. So this would be the initial micro resistance. Yeah, need to get a break above that level to indicate that the downside pressure is easing, is reducing. At the moment, downside pressure, I would say, is pretty high still, because the rally from the 19th of May low failed after 3 waves. It was not a 5-wave move. And actually, the decline, I think we talked about that yesterday already, the decline looks a little bit like a 5-wave decline. So it could be a 1-2 setup to the downside. This is unchanged. So, I mean, for me, there is no clear evidence that a low is in until the market finally starts to break above resistance. Okay, so overall still range-bound movements. And over the coming sessions, it will be important to see how the market reacts to this initial resistance area and any break. Any break below the Sunday low, which formed here around 72.8 cents, would indicate that a top of sorts has formed, and we're starting the third wave to the downside. And that would not necessarily be bearish, but part of a potentially larger correction. We have to see where that low then forms, because as long as we're holding the red line, it could be a B wave, which would be more directly bullish. Yeah. But yeah, very choppy price action overall. Of course, no change context-wise. I mean, sometimes people watch these videos and think all sorts of things have changed, but actually nothing has changed. I just explain the latest shifts in microstructure, yeah, on the 1 hour chart, but the context that we're in a triangle, again, that hasn't changed for months. Okay, so I keep you updated. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thank you very much. Bye bye.